Hello, I had a request for a tutorial or how-to video on, like, how I do my drawings, and this is what I start out with. Her eye is like that because you'll see why later. I have to change the eye color, and I already have this pre-drawn, and I will only be showing you what you need to know about layers and such, and I will be revealing the layers as we go. Now, if you click on this, a new layer will be made. I'm going to delete that because I don't need it. And layers are very important because if you have this layer, as I added the layer for the mother's hair on this mother and child base, you can erase this without erasing this. I will add her hair layer, and this is my original character, Izanami Akizawa. She's a banshee, so that's why she has gray hair. This is probably her in the future, since she's only about 16 now. And the little girl will be her daughter, who I haven't named because she's not really alive, or somewhat alive yet. Then I'm going to add her child's hair. I've already drawn her once, and I'm not necessarily fond of that hair or the shading. Also, remember to shade. Without shading, you lack depth. Even if it's bad shading, at least you tried. And this is the color palette over here where you can change things up. I can make my favorite color on here. It's not blue, it's purple. Ta-da! It looks more blue on here than it does when I'm looking at it now. But we're going to add Izanami's clothes. Normally she would have a purple stripe right here, but of course the baby's covering that up, and you've got to make sure all their clothes make sense. And the last layer is the baby's clothes. It doesn't lack shading. It's bad shading. It's probably one of the worst pictures I've ever done, and I really shouldn't have done a tutorial on this one, but it's the base I chose for it because I got permission from the base artist. As long as I credit. I always credit. That's another thing that I needed to mention. Credit every person that needs to be credited. There are always rules to bases. I'll show you. I'm going to go to the base on DeviantART, which is where I post most of this. And the rules. No frankendolling, which means taking like a head on one base and putting it on another base. Anyone can use it. Giving credit and linking back. I need to show her my work, in which I will. I can change anything on the color, like, well, of course that would just be making a new base with a different eye color and such, which I don't find very original. Multi-basing, which is basically using multiple bases in one picture. Do a decent job on it. I guess I did a decent job on it because it took me an hour and a half. I didn't take 2 minutes and call it done. I'm kind of proud of it. The base edit, show your work to the artist of the original base, in which I will. I will also credit that person. Okay, now I'm going to read what she said. This was an edit of someone else's base, which was the base of a picture made with a base that had been taken down. So yes, the real original base that was ever put up on DeviantArt has been taken off, probably because the user has been terminated, or they terminated their account. And as you can see here, this person is me, and I asked and I got permission, and I thanked them, and I will show them the work as well as this video. And I hope this came in handy to you. The program I used is Artweaver 1.0. There will be a link to the Artweaver site where you can get the program for free, but there's a plus version which is not. I'm just a good program. Better than Paint. Bye. Thanks for